Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Agudename, Jugagudename, Sat Gudename, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgudename, Jugagudename, Sat Gudename, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgudename, Jugagudename, Sat Gudename, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Welcome back. Happy spring equinox. My name is Michelle Meadow Love. I appreciate each and every one of you being here today to share in this energy. We are at the astrological new year Aries season, which means it's my birthday season. I love spring and the renewal and the rebirth, the blossoming, the coming out of the dark, coming out of the shadow into the light, and really honoring, which we can do at any time, the ability to start once again, to have a fresh slate, to do things differently, and to really allow ourselves the grace as we navigate through change and hone in our intuition and deepen our authentic frequency. I myself, for the majority of 2024 and the end of 2025, have been doing, the end of 23, all of 24, now going into 25. I have been on this rebirth journey, and over again, rebirth, life, death, rebirth, death, life, etc. Over and over. And I made the commitment to do things differently and to lean into any fear and discomfort that may show up, to challenge myself in my limiting beliefs, no matter where they were arising, and noticing when that fear, when that resistance showed up, could I lean in? Could I trust that I'm exactly where I need to be, that I am protected, I am guided, I am loved, and most importantly, I am safe. My nervous system has not felt safe for the majority of my life, and I grew up in a chaotic family that did their absolute very best. My parents adopted me, who raised me, and they had lost their son a year earlier. And so they were grieving the loss of that and doing the best that they could in survival mode. I, as I said, am adopted. I brought in with me the energy of the fear of being a young woman and man, having a baby and making decisions, ultimately putting the baby up for adoption. So I've got the nurture nature thing going on, and never really recognized how unsafe my nervous system felt, and was challenged many times in many ways, shapes, and forms to transmute this energy, move through the energy, allow myself to process and feel all that is within me, and ultimately do a trust fall and fully surrender into the moment. And each and every time I do that, I am absolutely wowed with what shows up in my life and what I'm magnetizing in by staying in my frequency, staying in my authenticity, not settling, saying no, listening to my intuition and doing what's best for me, trusting that I have the answers, trusting that who and what I need will show up in my life, trusting that I am exactly where I need to be, and that if there is, say, a rejection, it is just a redirection. And sometimes those sayings can sound a little cliche, and in reprogramming my limiting beliefs and my vocabulary and my thoughts that create the actions, and recognizing how many stories can be created over and over again, I have taken this last, as I said, year, almost a year and a half, and really dissected those parts of my life, shined light on the areas where my shadow was still running the show, and recognizing how hard I can be on myself and what a high standard I hold myself to, and that perfectionism, and really like making it convenient for everyone else and inconvenient for myself. And in that process, there's been a huge amount of release and letting go. And people, places, and things continue to leave, and at the same time, new opportunities and people and places continue to show up in abundance. And this year, my word is prosperity, and it's prosperity across all areas. So financial prosperity, relational prosperity, and health prosperity, and really embodying that prosperity comes in many forms, and it isn't just, money, and it is a frequency that I reside in, and that knowing that I have everything I need, and that when I have something show up, I will have the means to take care of it, and flowing in the currency of life. And it's been really exciting to see what unfolds. And at the same time, there's been a lot of emotion, and there's been a lot of shit that's come to the surface for me to look at and heal. I am so grateful for all of it, and I am especially grateful to be here and share space and co-create with everyone each and every time that we get together, whether it's here on YouTube or other social platforms, in person, in the park, etc. It lights me up. It creates this beautiful synergy that ripples out beyond time and space, and it's magical. It's so magical. So spring equinox and Aries season, we are in new beginnings. We are in the rebirth. We are in an opportunity to ride this momentum and go after our dreams and desires, and magnetize and amplify and shine and all those things. You may be feeling some emotion and energy and stuff. We're in the middle of these eclipses right now. So last Friday we had a full moon eclipse, and now next Friday, a week from tomorrow, or whenever you're watching this, we're at spring equinox today, we're going to have another solar eclipse, and that will be in Aries. So we just had a full moon in Virgo, and now we are going to have a new moon in Aries. And this energy is here to shake some stuff up and help us to transmute, release, and let go of the things that no longer serve us so that we can be in our power, we can share our medicine, and shine our hue, which makes us hue women and hue men. It's really beautiful. So with that, I would invite you to find whatever comfortable place and space is best for you. If you are someone who wants to lay down, listen to earbuds, or have a speaker, that's great. You don't have to. Maybe you want an eye mask. Again, that is your choice. None of this is required. You will get exactly what you need. Even if there's interruptions and distractions, if you need to go to the bathroom, if the dog barks, if the Wi-Fi stops, I promise you'll get what you need if you believe and you trust. So settling into the present moment, honoring yourself for being here now. Honoring the energy of the equinox. The transition from winter to spring, or maybe fall into winter. I'm sorry, summer into fall if you're in the southern hemisphere. Long, full, deep inhales here as you connect to the physical body, taking a moment to observe how you feel in that vessel of yours. Are there any places and spaces that need a little softness and relaxation? Can you relax those shoulders? Release any tension in your jaw. And begin to travel with the breath from the tip of the nose, throat, into the chest, ribs, lungs, diaphragm, filling full, and then exhaling when you are ready. Another long, full, deep breath in. Equal and opposite exhale out. See if you can lengthen that breath, drawing it towards the tips of the fingers, the tips of the toes. Drawing your breath to the back side of the body and the front side of the body and all the spaces in between. Long, full, deep inhales. Equal and opposite exhales. Checking in mentally. And emotionally. Allowing yourself to observe those thoughts and let them go like clouds passing in the sky, coming back to the breath. Doing your best to stay in that present moment. To your heart center. Gratitude for our time together here. Gratitude for showing up for yourself and all who are assisting in this healing. And setting any intentions that you would like for this practice. Anchoring those intentions into your heart's center. Staying connected to the breath as you allow yourself to relax and receive. awareness back into your breath. When you are ready, that long, full, deep inhale. Equal and opposite exhale. Another breath in, filling full. And exhaling, 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 exhaling it out. Taking your time here as you integrate these energies. Giving yourself permission to release any last residuals of energy that no longer serves you. Anchoring in the frequencies that you've received, the downloads, the messages, everything that is meant for you in this now moment. Staying here as long as you need. And if you are ready and you would like to add a little movement, maybe a stretch or a wiggle, that sounds great. Whatever is best for you, taking your time. There's no rush. Once you feel complete, maybe coming up to that seat with your eyes closed or a soft gaze. Rubbing your hands together, whether you are laying down or seated, connecting the left and the right, the masculine, the feminine. Placing those hands at the heart, or maybe one on the chest or the belly. Honoring yourself, your transition, the rebirth. Honoring everything that has brought you to this moment. I invite you to close this practice with me with the sound of Om. We will do an inhaling with a cleansing audible exhale, and then an inhale to begin, and the sound of Om. You can listen or you can join in. You will still receive exactly what you need. We'll start with that cleansing breath. Inhale here. Inhaling to begin. Maybe bowing the head to the divinity within. Thank you so much for practicing, for sharing your hue, your light, your energy. Have a happy equinox, Aries season, upcoming solar eclipse, and all of the things. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not yet, please follow, subscribe, share with your friends, come back for more. There's plenty of sound meditations, yoga nidra here on my page, as well as on other platforms. Michelle Meadow Love. I did draw a card right when we were finishing. It is Stranger. It says Curiosity. And I think this is so confirming and validating of what we were talking about at the beginning. Stranger, curiosity. Go into this time with that curiosity of a child, into the newness. So try not to focus on not knowing or the fear that may be coming up, that you don't have control or you don't have the answers, and instead get curious. Bring in that childlike wonder and that playfulness, because you are brand new in every moment with each breath. You have an opportunity to do things differently. And so imagine, if you will, that you're looking at the stranger in the mirror. What is it, the blank slate? What is it you want to become? It's your choice. What are you desiring to create? What lights you up? What are you passionate about? Do more of that. Thank you so much for being here. I would love it if you followed me on Instagram or Facebook. Of course, here on YouTube, I have Spotify and Pandora and Apple Music and all of those things that you can listen to music as well. And I am on Insight Timer. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a blessed equinox. Be well. I love you.